How oxygen from moon soil is making the Mars mission easier. According to NASA, around 85% of a rocket's mass is taken up by the oxygen for the fuel and life support of the astronauts. So clearly, oxygen is a huge requirement and a crucial part of space flights. If you can extract this oxygen from the moon or lunar soil and use it to refill your tank, then there will be a lot more space in the rocket which you can use for a different purpose, like storing more food and water. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about how moon soil is making the Mars mission easier. Alright, so is there oxygen on Mars? Yes, there is some oxygen on Mars, but not as much as Earth, and it's not enough for breathing and surviving. However, there is plenty of carbon dioxide. They could ship liquid oxygen to the surface of Mars, but that would just take way too much space. One of the ways to get more oxygen on the red planet is by using a special technology called MOXIE, which can convert carbon dioxide into oxygen for use by future explorers. MOXIE, or the Mars Oxygen In Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, the device extracts small amounts of oxygen from Mars, which is 96% carbon dioxide, and runs it through a process of electric currents called electrolysis. Each time the device runs the oxygen-grabbing process, it produces enough oxygen for a human to breathe for about 10 to 15 minutes. Although that doesn't seem like much, the end goal is to upscale MOXIE into an automated system that will be able to produce breathable oxygen that can be used by the human crew on the return flight. MOXIE is long awaited, but can currently only make about 6 grams of oxygen per hour, which is approximately the breathing rate of a corgi. Humans need several times that to be able to breathe, and over 200 times that for a whole crew on a rocket to survive on the return flight home. Scientists say that a Martian year's worth of success, or 687 Earth days, is a clearance to upscale MOXIE to something bigger than a corgi. Since the final unit will need to run over 1,000 times longer than MOXIE, engineers are using MOXIE's results to keep their next designs more compact and reliable. NASA is also using this data to help with other experiments like methane production and making rocket fuel. But extracting methane from the surface of Mars is a long process of finding, excavating, and melting ice on Mars, so it's more likely to only happen once we have boots on the ground. MOXIE won't be used to fill up any oxygen tanks. Rather, scientists will be tracking the pressure sensor in the gas's path, a fluorescent particle that dims when it comes in contact with oxygen. And lastly, an electric current from the reaction. The rover also has microphones for the first time, so scientists can listen to the audio feed and find the hum of a healthy processor. Another place that we can get oxygen from is lunar soil. How exactly is that possible though? How can we extract oxygen from moon rock? It's been well over 50 years since man first set foot on the moon, but now many companies are trying to get people on different planets. Mars is the best option for achieving this feat. Many people like Jeff Bezos believe that interplanetary travel is not possible without a lunar base. An Israeli company with the name Project Helios is trying to do just this. They are extracting oxygen from the very thin atmosphere of Mars, which is only 5% oxygen. This technology also releases a byproduct of metal, which can be used for construction. British engineers are also working on a special technology that can extract oxygen from lunar regolith. NASA's Kennedy Space Center is also working on a similar project. All these companies are attempting to eventually build a permanent base on the moon. Bezos said at the JFK summit in 2019 that we are better off taking off from the moon than we are from Earth, as we need a lot of supplies and bulk material to get to Mars and back. Either way, the best chance we have of living on Mars is with the technology that Project Helios is developing. So what exactly is this process, and does it work? There are over 20 different processes that we have to undergo to extract the oxygen from lunar soil. This process is called molten regolith electrolysis. In this process, lunar soil is melted at 1,600 degrees Celsius and creates oxygen through electrolysis, which can be stored for later use. They say it's just like electrolyzing water, where you separate the hydrogen and oxygen particles. This company is trying to do the same with lunar soil. They also say that this process will work on almost any planetary body or moon that has soil, sand, or whatever else on it. Geifman, the CEO of Project Helios, believes that even though this technology was created for extraterrestrial bodies, it will also be quite helpful for Earth. What do you think about this whole idea? Let us know in the comment section below. Alright guys, that's all we have for you now. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to our channel for more such content.